Hello traders, it's me Krasmir on YouTube and we are back in the YouTube channel with another weekly analysis. This time guys, very quick scan on some of the most important markets in the Forex. Let's start with the EURUSD and GBPUSD and see what we have there. Another beautiful test of the support zone on the daily chart and an opportunity for a bounce back to the upside, probably to these previous weeks right here or to the previous resistance area. That would be beautiful. If not, if the market continue its downtrend, then we will definitely test these beautiful two previous lows. Let me show you guys on the daily chart these two lows, and if we get back the chart, we can see this beautiful double top forming right here. So if we start breaking these support areas, then definitely we can move some strong move to the downside, probably to these previous highs and lows right here. So that's the thing with the EURUSD. The same thing we have on GBPUSD. On this chart we see the beautiful long-term uptrend and the consolidation after. Currently we have this flag pattern or this wedge pattern forming, consolidating the price around this area right here. So let's see the most important areas. As I have mentioned, we have another support area, a nice bounce and a nice price action, the beautiful engulfing candle from the Thursday, and a pullback to retest the support area. Now from here, of course, we can bounce back to the upside, probably to this previous resistance area, or we can test this small resistance. Maybe this can be the same as on the euro. We to pull back just to these previous highs over here, and then continuation to the downside. That is what is possible. Of course, if we start cracking and breaking this resistance area, we have enough room to move first to this mini resistance and then all the way up to this strong resistance area on the daily chart. If we go to the weekly, we see a nice rejection here and continuation this week to the downside, testing the support area, and we should watch the market to see what is the next big move. Now, some of you may see some sort of a head and shoulders here, but I see the double top, and this is something interesting, but for me it took too long time for trading the double top, so we're still consolidating and still we don't have nothing. So let's move to the next chart and let this chart be the gold. Where is the gold? Here we go. So this is the weekly chart, guys. You can see the massive uptrend during the bullish rally and the corrections during this slow consolidation area, because all this is just a consolidation area where the market bounces up and down in a little bit of downtrend move. So if we follow the downtrend, we may test again these previous lows over here and the support area at that point, at this zone. Also, we see that we broke an uptrend, so the down move is very possible we to observe. So what about the up move? To see a nice bullish rally, we have to first break all these resistances to see something stronger to the upside. And this is also very possible, guys, but first let's go to the daily chart and see that we have this zone of consolidation where the buyers and the sellers are joining the market, and this is the biggest battle. If the sellers win, then the gold is dropping to this support area where it can actually attract some more buyers. Be careful of traps, guys, because the price sometimes goes below the support area and then bounces again back up. So this is also a possible move. I want you to open your eyes, open your mind for all different kind of opportunities and scenarios about the markets, because markets do what they want to do, what all the people in the world want the market to do. So we are just a drop in the ocean. Let's then move to the next market, and this would be the Dow Jones index. This is the US 30, and it's a beautiful bullish trend so far. On the weekly chart, we can see a nice bullish, super strong pin bar candle. So we have tested this support area. I have managed to buy here, and we get back to the previous daily resistance, and that is a beautiful move. Let me show you my trade, guys. Let me see if I can get it. Yes, here we go. It was this point where I started buying the pair on the 4-hour and on the daily, because the daily closed with a nice pullback, so it was possible this reversal to happen. First we went back to this level, then we have retested the support area, and then we, with this double bottom, excuse me, formed, we have broken above the resistance here and the price grow back to the ultimate resistance. I actually didn't want to get too greedy on this and closed my profit somewhere here, I believe. Let me get, because I have two forex accounts now. No, I actually closed somewhere around this point, a little bit earlier before the resistance, because sometimes, you know, the price doesn't even reach the resistance zone and straight bounces back. So that was a good trade. Another nice trade which I took was on the New Zealand CAD. I will show you this one. So we had this huge consolidation, and what the market usually does after such a consolidation is a push. If it breaks the resistance nearly as much as is the size of the consolidation. So this is what we have had here, clear move to the upside, and we have reached this beautiful resistance area right here, and this is where the price stopped. Then, guys, after I saw this rejection candle here, this engulfing candle, I started selling the pair. Okay, so here we have pushed to the downside, but then we have another attempt to break the resistance. This didn't happen. Then we have the double top pattern formed, and now, since the price broke the double top, we have a clear move to the downside, and in Friday I actually took my profit on this trade. It can even go a little bit lower and start creating some support area right here, but this is what I expected. My plan was to see a pullback back to the consolidation area, and this is what happened. What made me more confident about this trade was the double top formed on the 4-hour. So you can clearly see here the neckline and the double top, which actually made me re-enter the trade, because here I took some profits just because we have this high over here which was reached. Then the price retested the neckline. I entered another sell trade. So I had two trades selling, took one profit, and the other one was still running. Then I took another sell trade and I took another two profits around this area. So what we can expect here now, if the price starts respecting this area of support, we can see another push to the upside. If not, then the price can easily continue to the downside, just to these previous lows over here, or even lower to this support area. So that's a cool chart for me. I like how this chart moves. Another beautiful opportunity which I have still for you, because the trade didn't actually played, was the USDCHF. And on the daily chart you can see this beautiful breakout here, and it looks like the price is retesting the broken resistance, which is now turned to support, and it seems like the price will respect the support area and will continue to the upside or to this previous high or to the ultimate high over here. So this is another nice trade. On the 4-hour chart, if we can see, we had a nice opportunity to enter the trade after we had this beautiful price action and a retest. We had the retest happening here for another bullish move. So I entered somewhere here. I have set my stop loss or below this trend line or even below these previous lows. Actually, I lifted it up a little bit, or you can put it even below the consolidation. But you can see that we have a trend line here, so if the price tests the trend line, you can actually get stopped. So sometimes it's better to just give it a little bit more space to the downside. And if everything is good, we can continue back to this previous high or even higher. So that's another trade which I still didn't finish, and another beautiful opportunity we have on the Bitcoin. Now here we'll make the chart looks without the trade levels. So what we have on the Bitcoin, we have the neckline here. We have first the uptrend, of course. This is a correction of this mega strong downtrend, okay? And then on the top, what happens here? We have a neckline and a nice head and shoulders pattern. Let's get closer to see what we actually have. Let's move to the 4-hour and see this beautiful head and shoulders. Now let's imagine that this is our left shoulder, not the best one, a little bit smaller than I would trade, and here we have the head and the right shoulder. Then what we have a breakthrough, a retest, and another sell opportunity from this point. Now I was a little bit late, so I entered only today somewhere here. I would set my stop loss somewhere here above this previous high, because if we smash this high over here, then we have the double bottom. Let me show you the double bottom. Okay, here is the possible double bottom. Here is your left and the right bottom. If we break above this neckline here, we can easily go to these previous highs and we do not observe a head and shoulders. But if we respect this resistance and if the price starts going lower, we can expect a move nearly as big as is the size of the whole head and shoulders. So let's take the size, let's apply it to the chart, and we can see that we easily can take some profits at the previous support area somewhere here around the previous lows. Or if you're greedy enough, you can wait even for lower moves. But I personally would take my profit somewhere here, or I would be stopped out somewhere here. So this is all my trades, this is all my favorite charts for this week, guys. I hope you liked this analysis. This is the midnight quick weekly forex scan. So see you in the next videos, guys. Peace, successful trading, and if you're new to the channel, you can freely click the subscribe button and see the rest of the materials. Peace, guys. I'm out. Get this money. Go get this forex dirty money.